Hello again, my name is Gabe Zollner. There's an interesting article on Western Center for Journalism, and it's titled 2012 Election, Voting Fraud by Mail. If anyone's been reading some of the articles that I've posted or some of the videos that I've posted in regard to voting fraud, I agree 100% that voting by mail should be eliminated, except for people that live in other parts of the world, and except for the military, because they are stationed in other parts of the world. There's very little doubt that this presidential election was stolen, as was the previous presidential election stolen. And again, the way it was stolen is the way I had indicated in some of the previous videos that I've made, which is that the Chicago machine was able to get a hold of the voter rolls. They requested and applied for absentee ballots, and then they would monitor the mail activity and gather as many of those as they could. Then they would put in not only for their president choice, but also for their senator and congressman. That's why so many of them remain in power. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. You know, they've got, Congress has, what, a 9% approval rating? And yet 22 of them stayed where they are? It doesn't make any sense. But that by itself isn't going to solve the problem. What also has to happen is that no one should be allowed to vote without photo ID anywhere. If you take a look at what happened in 2012, the states that required voter ID, photo ID, went to Governor Romney. The states that didn't require, thanks to the Attorney General and his army of attorneys that blanketed those other states to prevent voter ID from being a requirement. But you know what? All of this is probably a moot point, because unless Obama is removed from office, unless his Occidental and Harvard and his passport information become evident and made available for review, or unless somebody in Hawaii finally shows that the document that they have on file is dramatically different than that forgery that was posted and that is still posted on the official White House website. So what I believe is that none of it really matters unless, again, he's removed. And the reason that is that there'll be no additional elections. And if there are, they'll be conducted in the same fashion that the 2008 and the 12 was conducted, which is complete voter fraud. And I have little doubt that Obama will change the Constitution or amend the Constitution if he doesn't eliminate the Constitution. And what he will do is he will change the two four-year periods that a president is able to run. And the argument that he'll present is that Roosevelt was in power for, I believe, 16 years. So, will it help if absentee ballots are eliminated? Yeah. Will it help if photo ID is required? Yeah, absolutely. But again, I think it's far too late. I hope I'm wrong, and I think the only salvation is that if Obama can be proven to be ineligible and removed from office. If that doesn't happen, well, you've heard me say it before on a number of the videos. I strongly recommend that we start studying Arabic. Those of us that don't end up getting exterminated will need to study Arabic. Now, I don't believe he's going to exterminate us all, because he does need people to produce and generate revenue so he can keep spending. Anyway, it's a sad state of affairs that this country's in. And who do I blame? Well, I blame Nancy Pelosi for having vetted him, because she couldn't have vetted him. There's no way you can vet someone that you know nothing about. I also blame our members of Congress, because they have done nothing to protect the American people. Absolutely nothing. Do I think that John Boehner will roll over and give in to Obama's demands? Absolutely. And he'll probably cry all the way home. It's really, really insane. But it is what it is. So try to enjoy the day, because that's pretty much all we have right now.